What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Christian here again with another episode of characters that deserve better. This time we have Early Z Goku, and as you see, I will be going into quick play and trying to find Z ranks to fight. But first, we need a little bit of a warm up, so we're gonna train Trunks here a little bit. Now, why Early Z Goku? Early Z Goku is one of the most, if not the most iconic character in Dragon Ball. This is the first character we ever got to interact with when the show came out in the US. Okay, people seem to forget that back in the day when Dragon Ball started, we did not have Super Saiyan. The show was carried on the back of this character right here, Goku, base Goku. All he had was his personality, a little bit of power, and he was underpowered against every enemy he ever faced in the early show. And I call Early Z Goku main character Goku because Goku was firmly in the driver's seat of that show. He was the main character. He was on his Joseph Campbell shit, and if you don't know what that means, you didn't pay attention in English class. It means he went on his hero's journey, guys. He went into the afterlife after dying fighting Raditz to go learn a skill from a god so that he could bring it back to humanity like some sort of Greek epic. And he came back with the King Kai patented Kaioken attack and Spirit Bomb, and this character right here has it in all its glory. That's why Early Z Goku is so iconic and people just love this character. But sadly, Bandai in their infinite wisdom chose to put him in 4 DP to fight against, you know, adult Gohan from the Buu saga. He's in 4 DP with freaking superhero Gohan, so of course no one is gonna pick this character. And as you see here, I'm putting on a clinic with this character because once you put this character on your screen, you feel like the main character. You feel like, yes, I'm at a disadvantage. Yes, I don't have the power to stand up against these overpowered monsters, but hey, I have Goku, okay? Goku in a dream, a Kaioken and a dream. And here we go. We're gonna show off the attack right now against this God Vegeta. And you see Goku doesn't give a F about your God powers. He's gonna get these dubs, okay? And that's why I wanna highlight this character. And I'm gonna highlight him against some overpowered Z ranks here. And we're gonna start with the first one here. His name is Daijun Dark. Okay, now this guy, I face off against him in ranked a lot, so I know he's a very good player, and he has Cooler on his side. Cooler is a 6 DP character. He has a lot of great gimmicks, paralyzed ki blast, and a great transformation. And if you follow my channel, I've talked about how you could use these characters in rank before. If you're gonna get a 7 DP character, they need at least a paralyzed ki blast or a specialized ki blast, a transformation that gives health or ki, and Cooler has both of those, okay? And as you see here, we're throwing hands. This guy is very good in neutral. Dare I say so myself, he might be slightly better than me at neutral, and I have an underpowered character, so I just have a Goku in a dream right now. But hey, we gonna get these dubs, right? Right now he's throwing paralyzed ki blast, very dangerous ki blast, set up combos and set up damage. But I managed to dodge him. I'm at a key disadvantage. I get a super counter and I follow it up. Do my little twirls into a follow up, and I go Kaioken. Now the good thing about Kaioken, it allows you to keep up slightly with these better characters. But after image is able to catch my solar flare, sadly. Okay. So again, he gets another after image. After image is a great defensive move, and sadly I don't have any defensive moves. I just have solar flare, so I have to make do with that. Okay, I get the follow up. Right now we're pretty even in health. I get a vanish. He gets a super counter off. It's very even right now. Gets me in red health. I'm in danger, guys. But I get a revenge counter, so I get out. I get behind him. I get a combo. And I go ahead and bust the Kaioken attack to end the game in a close match, okay? Shout out to Daijun Dark, okay? And as you see, when you have Goku, you feel like you can get the shit done, even with the underpowered kit. So now we get the run back. Daijun Dark starts with some nasty ass combos, putting on a clinic. Gets me pressing buttons and paralyzes me to a follow-up that will reset the damage. and my health is absolutely destroyed right now while he has full health. But you know what? I have Goku in a dream, so I ain't giving up. I get behind him. I get the follow-up, but I run out of ki, guys. I run out of ki, so I can't get the follow-up. Now, right now, we're in neutral. I'm employing my side steps. I have ki disadvantage, so I need to employ my solar flare, but sadly, he has after image, guys. Yes, solar flare does not work on after image. It just allows him to get behind you. But now I'm putting on the combos. I get the slash. I try to get my reset, but I'm too quick with it, so it doesn't reset the damage. But it doesn't matter because I get some follow-ups and that resets the damage. And now I'm going to continue the aggression because I have Goku in a dream and I can't allow him to set up anything. And I get a hard knockdown. Now, he transforms, guys. Now, this transformation is very good. It gives him ki and the health bar. So right now, you know, I'm in trouble, but let's see if Goku can get this shit done. I try to get off his solar flare, but he dodges it. Yes, guys, you can. Sidestep is so strong right now, you can even dodge solar flares, okay? And as you see, Transform Cooler does a lot of damage. He has Paralyzed Ki Blast. He has every tool to his advantage right now. But we have Goku in a dream. We are not giving up, okay? I start my combos once again. I get a stun, and here I try to go for the Kaioken, but I couldn't get it started, guys. You know, the revenge counter got him out. Who knows how this match would have went if I would have got that off. And that is almost GG's, guys. With the barrier, he gets the dub. Now, full disclosure, guys, this guy gave me a lot of runbacks, and I lost basically all of them except that first one. You know, like I said, Early Goku is a very cool character, very iconic character, but sadly he's not a very powerful character. So putting him in 4 DP is a total disservice. So I want to start a campaign for Early Goku to go down to 3 DP to battle it out with Raccoon for the top spot as the best 3 DP character. In fact, I think even if you put him against Raccoon in 3 DP, I don't think Early Z Goku is better than Raccoon, just because Raccoon has that instant spark, guys, and false courage for you know, super armor. Even with the extra damage and extra skill points, I think Early Z Goku is not as strong as Raccoon. And that makes sense because in canon, you know, Early Z Goku is not even stronger than Early Vegeta, and Raccoon is just a monster, guys. Remember, Raccoon was able to fight Early Vegeta, Gohan, and Krillin all together, and he put a whooping in all 3 of them. So let's put Early Z Goku where he belongs as 3 DP so that he can stand a chance and get picked in DP battle at least, okay? He deserves it as the iconic character that he is. Now, here we're fighting True Baller. True Baller is a Z rank, as you see, and he has Super Perfect Cell, a great character, dare I say a high tier character. You know, he's not meta in rank, guys, but you know, he's very viable in a fight. He has everything you need for a good character. Snappy combos, you know, he has kicks early in his string, he has wild sense, and he has instant transmission. Very good skills. But as you see, we have Goku in a dream, guys. We do not give up when we have Goku. We have that main character energy. And right now, I'm putting the combos on True Baller 644. Okay, so I go Kaioken. Kaioken allows me to get some defensive buffs, so when he hits me, it doesn't hurt as bad, and it gives me some offensive power, so I'm not so underpowered against these 7 DP characters. But right now he has ki advantage, so this Vanish battle is gonna go bad for me. I try to get a super counter, but I realize, hey, you know, I don't have the ki to really keep that up, so let's just take this damage. Kaioken once again. Every time I get the chance, I go Kaioken. If I could change anything about this gameplay, just because this was actually my first day ever playing this character, I would probably use Kaioken when I get a stun move off, like a Grand Slash or something like that, so I could capitalize on the extra damage. As of now, I'm just kind of using it randomly, which I don't think is the proper way to do it, but like I said, this was my first day ever playing Goku. The reason my combos with Goku are so good though is because he has similar strings to my main Bootangs. He has kicks on his 3rd hit and he has punch on his 4th hit, which is very similar to Bootangs. So he fits me like a glove as far as combos are concerned, you know. So as you see, we get the first dub against Baller. You know, a very dominant match for me. But he gives me the run back. And let's see what happens in the run back. Okay. I start off my offense once again by getting the stun. I get behind them, use those kicks, use my movement with my ki blast to set up. Now characters like Early Z Goku that don't have kicks on his 1st string or even close. Very hard to start offense from the front with characters like this. So you have to use your movement and you have to use ki blast to stun lock your opponent. Because as I said in a lot of my videos, like sidestep is so overpowered in this game that any basically offense that you throw is at risk of getting countered, which is why you see a lot of people kind of spamming sidestep. And you know, I've adapted to that as well. You'll see me do sidesteps a lot nowadays. I think it's a little too much, but I don't know if Bandai is going to change it. If they don't, then you know, we just have to adapt to it. But I'm not a fan of the sidestep battles. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get these dubs, okay? So I get this super counter. He has ki advantage once again, and now I'm in trouble, guys. You know, he has 4 skill points. I have 4 skill points. He used instant transmission, and I'm in a lot of trouble right now. I'm kind of scared, so I throw a solar flare. And the good thing about solar flare, it allows you to play some mind games. You could either refill ki, or you could try to get your offense off similar to instant transmission. I choose to go sparking. And now my opponent is very scared of me. Sadly, I catch him. And here we go, the most iconic spear bomb. Now, why do I call it the most iconic spear bomb? Because we only saw it once in the show, the handheld spear bomb. The cool move. Sadly, it only does 14,000 damage. 14,000 damage is similar to freaking Krillin's Destructo Disc, which is why I think putting Early Z Goku in 4 DP was way too it wasn't a good move, you know, by Bandai. And they need to actually do something with that, because this character right now is just, it doesn't have a place to be played in this game. But now I'm fighting Beast Gohan. Now, will I beat a Beast Gohan finally in one of my videos? Every time I post a video like this, I lose to Beast Gohan. It's just because Beast Gohan, with the instant spark and the hyper armor and the amount of damage he does on just follow-ups alone, like, they don't really have to fight you straight up. Like, they could just beat you on follow-ups alone. You'll see here, like, this move right here is just very oppressive and it does a lot of damage. So I mentioned before, when you play underpowered characters, you can't really win the zoning battle, guys, because the defense is too low and the damage you do with Ki Blast is too low, whereas they do a lot more damage to you. So if you try to zone, you're definitely going to lose. So you have to throw hands. When you have a low DP character and you're fighting a character like this, you have to make it a close range battle so you can win the neutral. It's the only way that you could get damage off without them hitting you. The zoning battles tend to be more 50-50, and you know, a 50-50 match with somebody who does like twice your damage is not gonna go well for you. Okay, so here we go. We got our offense off. Gets a super counter. I have more ki this time. Let's see if I win the Vanish Water. I don't, because I choke it. Like I mentioned before, Kaioken, I'm using it in the improper way. I wish if I could go back, I'd just use it when I'm doing my offense. But I do get hits off. If you get hits off while you have Kaioken active, you do more damage. So definitely a good strategy. Now these follow-ups, they just do insane damage, guys. So you're not gonna win if you allow Beast Gohan to have more ki than you. And you know, sadly, he also charges faster than Goku. So it's hard to have ki advantage when the character charges faster than you and he does more damage than you. So here I'm fighting Trap Shot, another Z rank that I tend to fight in ranked a lot. So these Z ranks that I'm fighting, I've fought before, and they're all pretty good, man. So when I come across people I've seen before and I know they're good, and I have Early Z Goku as my character, it's very hard to win. But let's see how I do. So Janemba is kind of an awkward character. Fights a little different than most characters. You know, very fast, and his combos are kind of like awkward in a way because he only has two extensions. His second extension is so fast with the sword strikes and stuff like that. It's hard to get used to. Here I missed my key blast, but I still get the follow up anyways. Good 8k damage. Right now, I'm winning right now. So I disengage a little bit so I can get my ki up. Because like I said, with these low DP characters, especially Early Z Goku, his ki charge is very slow. I wish it was a little bit faster, but okay. Get a solar flare, and I get some strikes off, stun him. Now I see him on a hill, so I just re-engage. Now here, it was a little weird because I always thought if I get revenge counter that I could revenge counter the revenge counter for free. But he gets the counter off, the perception, which surprised me. I don't know if that's a change or that was always a thing, but right here I'm winning. I get the grand slash. He revenge counters, and I try it again, and he gets the perception off again. So I guess that's a thing I just didn't know about. So he gets the dub thanks to that. But it was a very close match. Shout out to Trap Shot. Alright, so now we're fighting a blue Vegeta. A blue Vegeta, as we know, has that Gamma Burst Flash move that does insane damage. I need to watch out for that. Of course, he has better stats than me as well, and he has a lot of advantages to him. Let's see if I can overcome blue Vegeta. As you see, tracking issues with Goku, just like Krillin. Basically, characters that have single hits, I've noticed, have tracking issues. So like if you do sidesteps, the characters will throw hits to the left and hit air. I've mentioned that before on my channel, and people say that I'm just coping, but plenty of examples of characters in this game having tracking issues. I think the community as a whole, they like to overuse that coping word. You know, it's not cope over here, guys. Like, I like the game, I enjoy the game. Clearly, I play the game and make content for it. I just call out the issues. The thing is, like, people don't like you calling out the issues for whatever reason, but they'll like to complain about the game at the same time. I don't get it, but hey, a lot of people are illogical. You know, it is what it is. So I get a solar flare. Now usually there's like an icon that tells me if they're blind or not, but I think because he has buffs, icon disappeared, and that's a bug that people maybe don't talk about. Like right now the icon appeared and disappeared. Right now I don't know if he's blind or not. Usually I would know. So I don't know if that's a bug with the game or whatever, but it changes the way I play the game here, because if I knew he was blind and I have sparking, that would be a lot more offensive, and maybe I would have pulled this win out. But he gets the dub because of Gamma Burst Flash. Okay, now final match, I go against the GOAT of this game, Whis. I think Whis is maybe like top 2 in this game. MUI is 1, Whis probably 2. The only thing I would say is Whis has a lot of tracking issues similar to Early Z Goku and Krillin and all these characters that have these like single melee hits, basically. Like Whis throws one punch at a time kind of deal, so sometimes he'll just throw a punch to the left for no reason. And remember guys, he has more health than me, more damage than me. Every advantage in the world, he's at 10 DP character, okay? I go Kaioken, so I try to equalize the stats a little bit. He's in green health, I'm in yellow right now. So like I said, with Early Z Goku, it's hard to get your offense off because he has no flying kicks on the front of his combo strings. But my main doesn't have that either, so I'm pretty much used to that. You have to use basically Ki Blast to set up your offense. Right now he's dodging me. I think he's a little overconfident, probably because he has Whis and he knows I can't do a lot to him. But we're gonna try anyways because we got Goku in a dream. So we get this Ki Blast. I hit him a little bit too hard, which makes him fly too far for me to keep going with my offense. Okay, I get a super counter. And I go Kaioken, okay? Now he baits me. I think he's going Sparking, so I try to rush after him. Use Solar Flare, and like I mentioned, there should be a symbol that lets me know that he's blind, but it's not there. I see it now. Sometimes it's just not there for whatever reason. So he tries to regen. I catch him with a Spirit Bomb. Right now I'm pretty confident, guys. Right now I think I'm gonna pull the win out. We're pretty even, but so far I've been getting the best of him, and I catch him with this Kamehameha. Right now he's in red health, I'm in yellow. Allows me to go Sparking again, but he goes in Sparking. We're pretty much far from each other. Go forward slowly, try not to get caught. He has this Vanish attack that I don't have. My tracking issues activate again. His tracking issues activate again. I catch him with a Grand Slash. And do I hit him with this? No, I do not. And if I could go back, I probably wouldn't have thrown my ultimate there. And there, my muscle memory activates, and I throw a Ki Blast and hit myself with it like an idiot. And he breaks my guard, and that's pretty much GG's after that. So as you see, Early Goku, very underpowered character. You know, he has a lot going for him as far as animations and you know, the feel of the character. But as far as power, very much underpowered in 4 DP. He really does deserve to be in 3 alongside you know, Recoome, so that he could potentially maybe be one of the best 3 DP characters instead of being one of the worst 4 DP characters. Like I mentioned on this channel before, this is a problem that repeats itself amongst all the DP tiers. Characters that are way too weak to be in that tier, and they just leave them in there and they just go unplayed. And this character, especially as the main character Goku, the most iconic Goku, Goku that started it all, deserves better and should be in 3DP. As long as DP battle remains in its, you know, unbalanced, unplayable state, this game is in danger of dying, because, you know, a generic singles battle arena brawler only has so much lifespan, but a team building class-based arena fighter with 5 characters, I think, has the potential to actually stand the test of time and actually have some, you know, tournament viability, etc. Okay, so I will be addressing Recoome probably next in one of these character analysis, and I'm going to explain why I think Recoome kind of explains why this game has a schizophrenic type of direction. Like, it doesn't know what it wants to be, really, you know, and it needs to pick a path and go with it. As of now, if you are just gonna make singles the definitive mode, then this game is not really balanced for that, and that is why we're seeing so many issues. So I'll be touching on that soon, so stick around the channel, go ahead and sub and wait for that. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.